Right, I found that little stream. Look, there's Sooty and Snoop's there. And it's lovely. We just come out of the meadow. They're soaked anyway because the grass was really wet. My legs are soaked. Lost Sooty, there he is. Sits over there. Sooty, leave him alone. Right, should we go across then, guys? Let's go across this way. This way, go on, off you go. Go on. Good boys. Sooty, you coming up this way? Up, good boy. I'm coming up with them, guys. Got to try and climb up the bank. Here we go. Whoops, without falling. Go on then, Snoop, across you go. Go on. Oh, is that a frog? Saw something jump in the water then, guys. I think it's a frog. Can't see it now. Where's it gone, guys? There's definitely something in the water there, guys. What was it, Snoop? Was that a frog? Looked like a frog. Sooty, this way. Go on in, Snoop, off you go. Go on, I'm coming. Right, I've just crossed the stream. Sooty, you're going to come across, please. Come on in, Soot. Come on, this way. Here he comes. Come on in. Good boy. He launched himself. He could have come across these stepping stones, but he just launched himself. Right, I'm coming this way as well, guys. It's a bit muddy. Pick my way around as best I can. There we go. Right, they love the water, but they just paddle. They don't tend to swim. Come on in, Soot, we're going now. Here he goes. Oh, it's lovely, guys. I can't hear anything now. We're probably about a mile away from the road. I can hear Sooty shaking. He's soaked. But it's lovely. Come on then, guys. That was good. And we'll do this route on the way back so the boys can go back in the water again, so that'll be lovely for them. I'm not going to overdo it this morning. If it gets too hot, we're going to just keep the boys at home, keep them hydrated, keep them in the shade. But saying that, Snoop will go and lay in the garden, because he always does. He'd go and find the hottest spot and just lay in it. He's an absolute fool. And then he comes in puffing and panting. Right, plans for today, guys. Dog walk first, as you all know. Fencing if it's not too hot. But if it is too hot, then yes, I'm not going to be... no, don't eat that. If it is too hot, then I'm going to be sheltering with the boys, taking it easy, waiting for it to cool down. I can do things in the evening. Don't have to do them during the heat of the day. Off you go, guys. The thing I want to get sorted out today, the most of all, is my passport. Get the photos sorted. Go on, off you go, Sooty. Go on, off you go. Good boy. Yes, I need to get my passport photo sorted out, get that posted off. So that's what I'm going to do today. That's what my next port of call is today. Get the paperwork finished off, get that in the post, or do it on the internet. I'll see if I can do it on the internet first. If I can do it on the internet, that's fine. If I've got to get the passport photo signed and sent off, then that means I'm probably going to have to nip over to Bury St Edmunds and see my manager and get them to sign the back of my photo and do a witness statement for me. Go on, off you go, please, Soot, Soot. Thank you. So that's what's going to be happening this morning. But that's what I want to get done. I want to get that in the post. And then once I've got my passport sorted, then all the other things will then follow through. But the two photo ones have got to be done first. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do today. What else can I tell you? We haven't done any storylines yet, have we, today? We usually have something to talk about, a topic. I've had some lovely ones about you guys going on your first adult holiday, where you flew to for the first time. Yes, fantastic. Yes, I remember mine well. Happy memories, guys, happy memories. Would you do them again now, as an adult, as you are now? Would you jet off to Australia or South Africa? I wouldn't. I've been to places like Florida. I've been to Florida 3 times now. Would I go back to Florida? Probably not, because there's so many other places in the world that I haven't been to that I'd rather do somewhere else. Florida is a fantastic place to go, especially if you're young and you've got a family. It's really, really good fun, but it is a tiring holiday. You need a holiday to get over the holiday. But I've done that one a few times now. I'm too old to do that one now. I don't like to just sit around a pool. If I go on holiday, I like to do things. I like to go and visit places and see things and do things. I don't want to just have a cold drink and sit around a pool. That's not my idea of a holiday. It might be relaxing, but it's not my idea of a holiday. I like to see things. My parents, they used to go on river cruises, mainly in Europe. They also did, what was the other thing they did? They went across Canada on a train, where you get like an observation car where you sit on the top and you can look out over the landscape. They loved that. They said that was fantastic. But the last things they did were river cruises. They had a bad experience on the last river cruise. It was nothing to do with them or the shipping company. It was to do with the weather. And they were on the Rhine. They were in Germany. And there was torrential downpours in Europe at the time. And all the rivers ended up being in flood. And so these river cruise ships couldn't go anywhere. They had to stay moored up. And so my parents spent a whole week on a ship moored up on the Rhine. And yeah, my mum was not happy. She said she'll never ever go on holiday again, and they haven't. That was the last time. She said enough's enough. She said that's it. I don't want to go on holiday again. It was I think it didn't get off to a particularly good start. I think because when they flew in to Germany to connect up with the ship, they were supposed to be greeted by a minibus or a taxi to take them to the ship, and that wasn't there or didn't turn up. And that was quite a kerfuffle to try and get that sorted out. So that didn't start it off on a very good footing. And I think after that, and with the rain and the being moored up in the river all that time, yes, that was the last time they ever went away. Yeah, I've never done a river cruise. I'd probably be better at a river cruise than I would an ocean cruise, because I do get travel sick, guys. So I don't think bobbing around on a big ocean liner would do me a lot of good. I did used to work at one of my garages, and the boss's father, he used to go on cruises every year. And it was really strange because when he came back, he used to stand in front of you, talking to you, and he'd be constantly swaying. And apparently it was a knock-on effect from being on a cruise ship for a long period of time. You build up a kind of sway, and he couldn't keep still. And I used to say to him, "Oh, you're still swaying?" He said, yes, that will wear off in about a week. And it did. But yeah, he'd stand there talking to you and he couldn't stop swaying, swaying about. Really strange. Right, guys, I'm going to sign out and I shall speak to you guys later. Bye-bye.